The largest coronavirus outbreak outside mainland China happened on this cruise ship. These American passengers were excited to leave the so-called mini version of Wuhan on Sunday night. 328 American citizens were allowed to evacuate from the coronavirus-stricken Diamond Princess this day. 44 American nationals who tested positive for the virus had to stay. But later this day, they found out 14 of those who flew back to the States were infected with the virus. The following day, 32 passengers who tested positive for the novel coronavirus but have no symptoms disembarked the Diamond Princess cruise ship. They are being transferred to a brand new hospital in Aichi Prefecture, nearly 230 kilometers away from the port in Yokohama.
治療ではなくて、観察する施設としてオープンする前にご提供すると。
The medical institution in central Japan is set to open in April and currently does not have any patients. So Fujita Health University's Okazaki Medical Center decided to take the role.
これオールジャパンで立ち向かって解決していかなければならない課題だというふうに思いますので。
Up to 170 people will be accommodated in the facility. But medical treatment cannot be provided as the facility is not yet officially authorized as a medical institute. Some patients were transferred to another hospital for treatment after developing symptoms. 443 passengers who tested negative for COVID-19 exited the ship on Wednesday after 14 days of quarantine.
やっと帰ってきたかなっていう感じ。いや、早く自分の布団で寝たいな。
いや、やっぱり監視付きでですね、隔離されて一歩も外にやっぱり出られなかった。これがやっぱり一番辛かったですね。
Those who disembarked are not imposed any movement restrictions, but some say they will stay indoors for a while.
不安ありますか？
ありますよね。
感染源だって皆さんに見られるんじゃないかと思って、そういうのが心配。
The government has called for people to thoroughly take care of their own health. Japanese citizens were not the only people who got off the ship this day. Australia evacuated 170 citizens and 4 New Zealanders on a charter flight in the wee hours of Thursday. Hong Kong residents also boarded charter flights on Thursday morning. A couple of hours later, 274 passengers who have tested negative for the new virus left the ship. But most of the crew members and infected passengers were still on the ship. 2 former passengers in their 80s died on Thursday after they were infected with COVID-19. A health ministry official and a cabinet official who had worked on the ship also contracted the virus. A specialist on infectious diseases claims the ship's infection control was inadequate.
ダイヤモンド・プリンセスの中はものすごい悲惨な状態で、心の底から怖いと思いました。これはもう COVID-19 感染してもしょうがないんじゃないかと本気で、思いました。
Kobe University's Kentaro Iwata boarded the Diamond Princess on Tuesday. He criticized the lack of distinction between the infection-free green zone and the potentially virus-contaminated red zone.
クルーの方も N95 をつけてみたりつけなかったり、あるいはその熱のある方がですね、自分の部屋から出て歩いて行って、医務室に行ったりするっていうのが通常で行われているということです。
Japan's health minister argues that areas inside the vessel were properly managed.
検体採取等で汚染したガウン等の感染防護を脱ぐゾーンを設け、他の業務区域ゾーン、この分離はできているというふうに聞いております。
Experts on infectious disease control met on Wednesday and called the ship's countermeasures appropriate. Takaji Wakita, head of the National Institute of Infectious Diseases, noted that people showing symptoms have clearly decreased after the quarantine aboard started on February 5th. Nearly 650 passengers have tested positive for the new coronavirus as of Friday. But passengers who shared rooms with infected people will also be allowed to get off the ship after Friday. The Japanese government says they will be quarantined in a facility provided by the nation. Japan will have to continue the battle to contain the outbreak.